Hi guys, it's been a while. I think the last video was the no lift shift stuff. That's working good, but now the clutch is saying nope. So that's a video for another day. But what I'm working on today is, I don't know if you can see this guy here. I got a little crispy. Fans. I got my fans down in here. And we also got one over her. Anyway, those fans have been there for like 12 years, something like that. And what happened here is this happened down in Ocean City. I went down there for cruising week, and you know, it was hot. I was stuck in traffic. I started smelling something. I'm like, "What's that smell?" I'm like, "Ah, it's the car in front of me, whatever." And then looked at the temperature gauge. It was up around 230. I'm like, "Oh shit!" So pulled over, started sniffing around, found that all melted up, and you know, it popped the fuse. So I'm assuming what happened is it was hot. Fans wouldn't shut off, and the fans are starting to die, drawing way too many amps. Wires got hot, yada yada. So let me flip you guys around here. So yeah, fans. This one here and this one here are just cheap ass eBay fans that I bought back in 2010. I have no idea what their CFM rating is or anything like that, but it's probably shit. I think I paid 50 bucks for them or something. And then this guy over here is actually a condenser fan from a Saturn L200. Remember Saturns? They don't make those anymore. But I had a little four-door beater back in the day, and we stole the freaking fan right off it. That's the condenser fan, so it's a pusher. Yeah, what happened was, at first we did the two eBay fans, and it was overheating, just idling, so we needed some extra fan action on it. And it's been fine for, you know, like 12 years or whatever. But yeah, that happened down in Ocean City, and you know, so I figured it's time to get some new fans. So I got some new fans, and here's what we're working with now. These guys, they're a 12-inch. I wanted to do 14. They make 12, 14, 16, 18, but I don't think I have the room. I measured there. I just don't have the room. But these are from Delta Pag, Delta Pag, Delta Performance Auto Group. They are brushless, so you can pulse width modulate them. So I'll be using the Holly to control them, which is nice because you can vary the speed based on temperature. It's not just on off, where, you know, most fans have just one speed. Some fans have like 3 speeds, and they use a bunch of relays and fuses and wiring to do that, to make that happen. And these will be nice. You just set up a table in the Holly and vary the speed of the fan with the temperature of the engine. And they also have like a soft start feature, so, you know, like when your fans kick on, it idles the motor down almost, like it's a big draw on the electrical system. So these have a soft start feature, which should eliminate that. And these are rated at 2100 CFM, which is higher than anything else I researched. I did a lot of research on like Spall fans and derail, and all these brushless fans are pretty expensive, but these were as well. I mean, these are the cheapest ones, the smallest ones you can get, and they were still like three and a quarter a piece. But they are extremely thin. They're 2 3/4 inch thin, you know. They're all the same thickness, pretty much, 12, 14, 16, 18. They're all, yeah, I went with these guys. I was looking into other stuff, like they have, I heard good things about, like a C6 fan or C7 fan, which is a huge, giant, brushless 600 watt brushless motor, you know. But I just don't have the room here. So, yeah, I'm going to do some fan work today. I'm thinking if I remove this latch, pull the intercooler, I should have plenty of room to get at the fans, because the other option is take the turbo off, you know, take the turbo kit off basically. So yeah, I'm gonna try and avoid that if I can. Hopefully I can get this fan out. I don't know. Shit's tight. But yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so the next thing I gotta look at is this wiring, because there's 3 fans, 2 relays. It's kind of a clusterfuck, and I'm not that good at wiring. It's a little crispy. Maybe we'll clean that guy up. But this is the main power. It goes from that guy, and it splits to the relays. Here's this fan's wire for this fan. So we got this was a 2-speed, so that's what's tucked here is the low. So that's ground, bam, and power on the back side over here. Power on the back side over there. And then these 2 fans. Okay, this is the wiring for this fan. Power on the back, and then ground. And then this one is the same thing, but the wires are reversed because that fan's running the opposite direction. So that's pretty easy. So the power's in the back, ground, ground. And then this green guy right here, this green guy is the signal wire. That goes over here, over there, back to the Holly. So that should be pretty easy because the fans I have here, they have it set up. It's pretty easy. It's just ground and power, and then this will be the signal wire. So I'll just splice this guy, cut these ends off, and it should be a piece of cake. But I'm going to take some pictures. I found that's the best way to not forget shit, is take pictures of it. So, yeah. Alright, that was an absolute pain in the ass. I got the fans out, got that one out, and I swear if it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. You see that bad guy right there? Yeah, put a hole in the radiator. The fan fell, it had a self-tapping screw on it, and scraped the core and put a hole in it. So my plan is to jam a little screw in there that's covered with epoxy, and hopefully that does it. Otherwise I gotta take this whole turbo system off, new radiator, all that happy horse shit. Unless I could weld aluminum, that, you know, a little dab there, but I don't know. I hope the screw works, so that's what I'm gonna try. Okay, fans are in. They sure do look pretty. I wired them up just direct, the way I had them before. I gotta look into it. It just seems a little weird because this gray wire is a signal wire. I'm not really sure what to do with that, because this is the signal wire here from the Holly, which tells the relays to turn on. But you can't pulse the relay, can you? I don't know. So I'm not sure if this gray wire is supposed to tie into that. I don't know. I'm a little confused with how to wire it up so I can pulse with it. But I just did it direct for now. My existing settings will suffice for now. But yeah, let's put this shit back together. All right, bye. All right, here's my old fans. Yeah, these 2 jobbers, they were just some shitty eBay, you know. What I've been doing recently is like checking out CFM ratings and stuff, and you know, these are probably 800 or something. I don't know, but they still work, but they just don't blow for shit, you know. And this is the old Saturn guy. I measured it. It's like 12 and a half, 13 inches, and this is Siemens. It's good shit. It lasted, you know, but I bet 2 of these might have been enough. But yeah, whatever. These have been on there since like 2010, and finally stuck some ballers in there. I'm so curious. I want to see if they if these 2 12-inch keep up. One thing that's interesting I had before was these fans, one pushing you know, in front of the radiator, and then one pulling. So they were kind of like this. And so we had one running backwards, so they were both blowing in the right direction. But I haven't really researched it, but I'm thinking it probably doesn't do shit for you doing that. I mean, unless, I don't know, unless there's like a lot of resistance or something, maybe it does, but it doesn't make any sense to me why having two fans, one pushing and one pulling like that on each other would help. I don't know. But yeah, can't wait to get these going. But I want to let that epoxy dry, so just let it go for now. Alright, started the car up, it's warming up. Filled up the coolant. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it to get all the air out and stuff. So yeah, let's see if these fans kick on. They should kick on at like 208, I have them set at. So let's see. Alright, I have them set to turn on at 208. And then off at 206. Baby. Come on down. Alright, it's going the right direction now. That was a big jump. See, there's probably still air. Come on, baby. Sugar. It's coming down slowly. I gotta change it to it's still at 196. I gotta put it to like 206. And then we gotta sync it, send it to the ECU. Okay. Come on, baby. answer I'm looking for from you. Maybe it's still got air in it. I'm gonna check and let it cool down and fill it from the remote fill cap I have there. So fans aren't cutting it. Yeah, it just gets hot. It gets hotter and hotter. It tries to maintain the temp, but the fans just never shut off. So I'm gonna add another fan is what I'm gonna do. I got one of my old ones I'm gonna try and put on there, and I ordered a new one, but they're easy enough to little zip tie things to hold them on, and they're easy enough to change out or whatever. So I'm gonna try that. Hopefully that's enough. I mean, my hope was 2 good fans would be sufficient for replacing the 2 shitty fans and the Saturn fan, which is, it's a good brand fan, whatever. It's OEM quality stuff. So, but yeah, it's not cutting the mustard. So I'm gonna add another fan, and hopefully that fixes it. So stay tuned. Okay, so I put another fan on one of my old ones. I do have a new one coming, but for now, let's try this and see if it helps. I also bought this stuff. It's like that water wetter stuff. It's supposed to, they say like 30 degrees lower temperature, which is BS, but if it's, up to 30%, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, yeah, that's not real, but if it does something, then that's good, Uh-oh, I think my coolant tank just fell over. Oh no! Son of a bitch. Yeah, so I was draining some of the coolant out to fit that stuff. Now I just lost a lot of it, but oh well. So yeah, I'm gonna put that stuff in, top off the radiator. I have that fan on, but it's not wired in. That one's gonna run in reverse, obviously. So I just did a quick hookup here. Red is normally power, but I'm just gonna run in reverse, so ground. And then this guy is gonna be the power, which is, I'll just tap it into this guy back here, back there, and we'll see how that works. But I want to try the water wetter first, see if that makes a difference at all. But yeah, I'm curious to try that stuff, see how it works. So let's see. All right, the fans are running. Still air from that. But yeah, it's up to like 12. Yeah, and it's staying steady at 212. I have them set to kick on at 210 and off at 208. But yeah, this is, it went down a little, but yeah, they don't seem to be coming down. I'm gonna try and hook up that other fan and see how it does. All right, so yeah, I got the other fan in, and what I did was I ran a separate wire from this fuse panel to that fan. So yeah, basically what I think is happening is maybe this guy right here is just cheap, and it's not the gauge wire it's advertised, and it gets hot. So yeah, I have one fan on that thing and 2 on the other, and it seems to be okay. Because I mean, I put the amp meter on it, and it's like less than 20 amps each. The older fan actually is drawing more amps. So to give the circuit, a break or what have you, I split it up. So what I might do is run just 3 separate wires with 3 separate fuses for each fan, and maybe that'll suffice. But it is working now. It's keeping cool somewhat. It's on the edge. Like, the fans kick on and they stay on for a while, but the temperature does come down. Like I said, as soon as you're moving, it's fine. But you get stuck in traffic and you might have a problem, especially if it's a crazy hot day or something. But so yeah, I got a new fan coming to replace that old one. It's just a cheap Amazon one I got coming. The reason being is there's a wait on these good ones that I bought, the Delta Pag. There's like 6-week wait. And the other thing is, these cheap ones are really thin, and it allows it to fit there, right next to the turbo and stuff. The Delta Delta Pag one won't fit. It's too thick. So yeah, that's gonna be that. I'm gonna check the coolant level again. I've had issues with getting air in the system and stuff. That's why I did the remote reservoir thing. So I'm gonna let it cool down. I'm gonna top it off, and I think it should be good to go for a while. I'm just gonna, I'll be staring at that temperature gauge for a while. Just being paranoid. So. All right, sorry about that. That was wifey asking about where the cucumbers are. I said in my pants. No. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out on that coolant temp gauge for a while. Put that new fan on, and yeah, that's about it for now. I'll catch you guys on the next one.